She pat my back last night, pre-flight. 0-9-8, and I'm gonna be high, as a cave by then. I miss the earth so much, I miss my wife. It's lonely out in space on such a timeless flight. And I think it's gonna be a long, long time till touchdown brings me round again to find I'm not the man I think I am at home. Oh no, no, I'm a rockin' man, rockin' man. I'm burning out this fuse of hair alone. And I think it's gonna be a long, long time till touchdown brings me round again to find I'm not the man they think I am at home. Oh no, no, I'm the rockin' man, a rockin' man, burning out his fuse of hair alone. And I think it's gonna be a long, long time. And I think it's gonna be a long, long time. Yeah, I think it's gonna be a long, long time.
Thank you, Shadow and Lou from the Hamburg Animals. Thank you so much. This was amazing. Hi, everyone. Also well, first of all, in this very room, but also, hopefully broadcasting and streaming works and stuff, in Saal 3. So, hello, Saal 3 people. I hope you're having a good time and you are waiting for the PPS now, which is hopefully about to start. My name is Kamiru. I've got the big honor to today lead you through the say opening ceremony. Everybody mixes this up all the time. The closing ceremony. Yes, we've had a couple of awesome days at this very Eurofurence, and well, all the good things have to come to an end, I suppose. So yeah, I'm going to lead you through the closing ceremony, and we'll hopefully be on time because Cheetah is already breathing down my neck because he wants to start the PPS. So the closing ceremony is there. Well, it's usually a more or less formal event. You know, we've got the opening, so we're gonna have the closing. And what we can do in the closing ceremony is reflect a little on the craziness, on all the things that have happened during those last couple days, which kind of begs the question, did you guys have fun this year? Yes. So you might have noticed that we are changing the format of this closing ceremony a little. Usually what we would do is we have Cheetah on stage and hand him a script and he would run an improvised show, which makes the cat that is just about to start the PPS even more anxious than he needs to be. So we are trying to give it its own little space. This is the first time that we're trying this out, so it will evolve from here. And yeah, what we're trying to do is relieve our chairman just a little bit. So, well, one thing needs to be said, of course, EF is far from over. This is the closing ceremony, but there's a lot more to come. We have, I'm gonna check my notes. We have one more night of dancing, of partying. There's the Big Blue Dance coming up, and tomorrow will be the Dead Dog Party in an off-site location. You already know about that. And obviously, I mentioned this a couple of times now, the PPS is about to start. So, and most importantly, we need to empty all the bars, right? So, let's get to it. A lot of things are going into making this con real. And sometimes it's hard to see for the, I would say, common attendee to really get a grasp of what EF is or what a con really means and what it needs. And we prepared just a little after movie that starts from the very setup. Let's play this clip. Nice, now it's on, cool. A lot goes into making this convention happen, as can be clearly seen by this. And with that, I would like to welcome our chairman on stage. Cheetah, where are you? And also, Onkel Kage, are you in the building?
Good evening, furries. Hello. Welcome to our next issue of Cue Card Karaoke.
What?
I've brought my emotional support chairman for this occasion.
Woof.
And, oh my God, you need a third hand, because otherwise you will not be able to hold
I'm a
glass,
cockroach, I got four, don't worry.
microphone and the cards.
I'm a professional, watch me.
Please do not drink the expensive microphone.
So, first of all, thank you for everyone who was involved in making that video. I I knew they were making it, but I was overwhelmed by how good it is. So thanks a lot for that. That was awesome.
Also, can I get a massive shout out to Forza Moore, who made the music within half a day, I think, right before
He can sneeze music.
He
does that. Okay, I know all you guys, you love funny statistics, so the team assembled lots of funny statistics. So we're starting with some fursuit statistics. So I have here the top 3 of fursuit species. So I'm taking guesses. What's number 1? Well,
Hang on. Show of hands. Who says foxes? Who says wolves?
The wolves are right.
Yeah.
Number 1, wolves. 314 wolves. On number 2, we have 262 foxes. And in 3rd place, it's actually 151 dragons.
And only like 5 kangaroos.
So, and yeah, we still have the fursuit catch-em-all game going on where you can tag fursuiters in the EF app and gain points. And I think the winner did not attend any of our scheduled events because he tagged 1,008 individual fursuiters. So,
Possible.
congratulations to Shimmy!
Shimmy-san!
You won the fursuit catch-em-all. And all participants combined made 16,450 catches. So it's apparently still a popular game. Okay, I have no idea what's on the next one, so I will hand it to you. Let's see.
Okay. Oh yeah, they sent this to the chemist. Fursuit support. In order to support our fursuits, we had 40 kilograms of sugar purchased for the isotonic solutions. But they ran out on Friday, added another 20 kilograms, so a total of 60 kilograms of sugar was needed to keep the fursuits happy.
And then they burned those 60 kilograms of sugar into heat that we had to get out of the room with giant fans.
Yes. It goes on to say there were 140 tubs of Haribo, ran out, bought more, but the more just sort of trails off the paper and doesn't say how many more was.
Yep.
Much more.
Much more. So, more general information. We rented a total of 4,714 conference chairs from the CCH. We had, what does it say? All halls and panels room combined have 6,270 seatings.
Seatings, that's me. We have a seat for literally everybody.
Okay.
It used to say chairs, but they spelled it C-H-A-R-I-S.
Yep. So almost enough for all attendees. And we had to rearrange a lot of tables. In total, we ordered 1,026 tables, out of which 950 tables came from the CCH, and it tells me to bless the table ninjas. Thank you to the table ninjas.
Can I do the random facts?
Get the next one.
Okay. Among the attendees, we have sung a total of 142 songs within 2 days of karaoke. All bad. At midnight, they already had their queue filled for the closing at 3 a.m. Apparently, is that 1.04?
Yes.
1.04 kilometers of receipt paper has been used in the process of storing 4,100 pieces of luggage, jackets, and fursuit heads. Leave it to the Germans to keep track of shit like this.
find it funny they even counted this, but yeah, cool. So, for our staff, we are entertaining a staff lounge which has like drinks and the most necessary foods to keep the entire organization running. And in the staff lounge, we actually distribute 4,200 liters of beverages. Wow.
Beverages?
Beverages. It doesn't say what kind. It also doesn't say if it includes the alcoholic slushy or not, so not sure. So we serve 2,230 portions of ice cream to our staff. Sadly, we do not know whether vanilla or chocolate were preferred. Okay, but the statistics team is working on it for next year. Biggest drink handed out. That was one drink of 5 liters handed out during the opening.
Wait a minute, one drink of 5 liters?
Yep, I think that was Gianni during the opening, remember, with the big cocktail glass?
I missed that. Where do I get one of those?
From Kummel.
Oh, okay.
I can hook you up with them, it's not a
Thank
problem.
you.
Can also give you like a big wine glass, I'm sure. Okay, yes, and to feed our staff, we apparently depleted all self-baked goods from supermarkets in a 5-kilometer radius.
The curry locust plague has struck.
Oh yeah, registration numbers. Oh, and they gave me the numbers from last year and this year, so you can read last year's numbers and I can tell them this year's numbers.
I'll tell you what. Shall we do it one at a time? From Eurofurence 2024, there were 5,237 attendees.
And this year, actually checked in, we did have 6,448 attendees.
This was when 5,468 tickets sold. They gave me numbers for sponsors and super sponsors for last year.
I don't have one.
Now, who cares?
It's, yeah.
Thank you, sponsors and super sponsors. Big hand to it.
So in terms of tickets sold, we all always know that some people can't make it. So for the 6,448 checked in, we have a total number of actual tickets sold of 6,711, which our financial advisor will like. And on top of that, we also sold 396 day tickets, which is also becoming more and more important these days. Oh, that's a funny one. You can have that one.
All right. The average attendee is 25 years of age. The average attendee is from Germany. The average attendee is a male wolf. We apparently had 3,320 fursuits, up from 2,339 in 2024. The most fursuits brought by one single person brought 10 fursuits this weekend.
Okay, now we're coming to the important announcements. The Fursuit Lounge will close tonight after the last dance. So when the BBF, Big Blue Dance, when that finishes, the Fursuit Lounge will be cleared out. That means all items need to be removed by then, because we need to start tearing stuff down this night. If you still have stuff in the Fursuit Lounge, when the BBF dance closes, we will move your stuff to the hall and dump it there. And next day you will see bottle collectors on the front porch running around in your fursuit. Or maybe we'll put them on eBay, I'm not really sure, but no, I'm not joking, this stuff needs to be gone because otherwise we can't guarantee for its safe storage. We also have about 150 dead dog tickets still left over. If I'm not mistaken, you can still buy them at the door for cash only, but they should also be available at the what's it called? The placeholder club lounge and at the info desk.
Yeah, excuse me just a moment, Cheetah. This dead dog party, where is it going to be held again?
It's going to be held at the Dogs Club in St. Pauli at the Reeperbahn. We have flyers out there which tell you the exact location. We have a free shuttle bus going from the CCH to the location and until early in the morning also back to both the CCH and the Intercity Hotel. It will not be enough to get 1,000 people there in half an hour, but if you are a fursuiter and if you have stuff to carry and if you don't want to take that through public transportation, you're welcome to use the shuttle bus. It's free for everybody, but fursuiter will get priority there.
Another question, I've not looked into this. My understanding is this place is a high-class lounge for aristocratic people and formal attire is encouraged. Is that correct?
No. This is a rowdy music club to burn down when the con is over.
Yeah!
But in all seriousness, we have put a lot of effort into finding that location, and we are going to have both a main dance floor and a more like chill room. We will not have a fully stocked fursuit lounge, but there will be the possibility to take your head off. We will have fans there. There will be drinks. Again, if you haven't got a ticket yet, tickets are €5 plus a €10 minimum consumption thing. So that's €15 in total, but you will get €10 worth in drinks for that.
And I will be there, and I am going to loosen my tie. You'll get to see my collar button.
Yes. And also a big thank you to the guys from the Placeholder Club for pulling this up. Thank you so much. So then the one thing that everybody has been waiting for. As always, I wasn't entirely sure if we could tell you the date for Eurofurence next year, but I'm happy to say that I can, because we literally signed the last contracts for room blocks with hotels yesterday.
Or we will tell the date on a later point.
You want to tell the date at a later point?
Yeah, we need to keep them here.
Okay, all right. Then I will put this back on the stack.
Oh, wait a minute. You can't do that and keep them in suspense.
Oh, I can. I totally can. I will be back. I will be back.
Where are you going?
I'm out of cards. You tell me what to do next.
Oh, he's out of cards. Do I have anything to do?
I shall shoo you off the stage.
Okay. But before you do, I have one thing to say.
Yes?
The chairman of the largest furry convention in the world raises his glass to the chairman and staff of the best furry convention in the world.
Thank you so much.
Give it up for Cheetah and Open Target, please. Moving on in our program, I just want to introduce this by saying one thing is definitely for sure: furry generosity knows absolutely no limits at all. So the most important number, or the most amazing number probably, we are going to drop today is the still somewhat preliminary number of our charity. So as you remember, last year we donated money to the Wildtierschutz Deutschland, and we raised 46,061 euros. What a number! This is a handful. Almost 50,000. That's amazing. This year, our beneficiary is the Hamburger Tierschutzverein, an animal welfare organization, And by the way, it's surprisingly hard to read cue cards with the first on. And now I would like to call on stage probably the most charitable raccoon of all. Give it up for Sniffer!
Very happy and very sad at this moment. I missed most of the convention, but soon I can sleep. We've been busting our tails off for trying to do the best that we actually can to honor these amazing people from Hamburg Tierschutzverein. In the process, we broke a couple of personal records, department records. We managed to squeeze through 32 auctions earlier today, generating over at least 10,500, a couple of numbers I was missing at this point. That's a record. We also managed to figure out how quickly my blood pressure can spike. Just say sum up is down and you'll see me explode. Fair point. My mistake. For the next department record, I am actually going to invite a lovely representative from Hamburg Tierschutzverein to join me on stage. Please. And the most wonderful dog, Mina. Absolutely. Welcome to the stage.
Yeah, hello. My name is Janet, and this is Louis, and we come from the Hamburger Tierschutzverein. And in Hamburg we say Moin.
Moin. Oh yeah, we do that in southern part of Jutland as well. For all of the Danes out there. Unfortunately, I'm not very good with German, so I am
Yeah, sorry, my English is not that good.
We'll manage. That's absolutely perfect.
Okay. Yeah, and this is Mina. Mina is an English Bull Terrier. And ja, ich übergebe dann mal das Wort gleich, oder beziehungsweise ich sage auf Deutsch was und Lü übersetzt.
One more time?
She's gonna talk a little bit more later.
Oh,
First off, go nuts.
I am not lying, I'm not good at German, unfortunately. So, the next department record we have is the preliminary result. This is without the number you just told me earlier. The preliminary, so far, is 32,300 euros. We've never had this happen before.
Oh my God. Ja, was soll ich dazu sagen? Ich bin die erste Vorsitzende vom Hamburger Tierschutzverein und mache das Ganze also ehrenamtlich in meiner Freizeit, während Louis bei uns in der Öffentlichkeitsabteilung ist, das also im Job macht. Ich bin beruflich Rettungssanitäter und ich bin nebenbei auch noch bei der Feuerwehr und ich mache psychosoziale Notfallseelsorge und seit über 30 Jahren Tierschutz. Und ich begegne jeden Tag Menschen, die nicht unbedingt nett zu anderen Menschen sind, was für mich sehr, sehr schwierig ist. Und ich weiß aus eigener Erfahrung auch, dass Menschen sehr, sehr unnett sein können, selbst zu Kindern und natürlich auch zu Tieren.
So So yeah, I'm quickly going to translate that. This is our chairwoman, Janet. My name is Louie, like the monkey from the Jungle Book. And she does this as a volunteer, being our chairwoman. She works as a paramedic full-time. And she's come to know that a lot of people are not very kind. So they're not very kind towards other people. They're not very kind towards animals. And so seeing a community that is so welcoming and so kind and so interested in animals and everybody else was just such a warm rush and so wonderful to see.
Und auch für Mina ist das immer sehr, sehr schwierig, gerade wenn wir hier in Hamburg sind, denn diese Rasse, der englische Bull Terrier, kämpft leider auch mit sehr, sehr vielen Vorurteilen. Und in Hamburg gibt es eine Hundeverordnung, die besagt, dass diese Hunde schwer gefährlich sind, was sie definitiv nicht ist. Und insofern möchte ich dazu sagen, mal ganz privat von mir persönlich, ich habe mich hier die Tage so unglaublich wohl gefühlt, weil das hier wirklich eine ganz, ganz tolle Community ist. Egal wie man aussieht, egal auch auf den Hund bezogen, wer man ist oder wie man so drauf ist. Wir wurden wirklich von allen Seiten extrem lieb und nett hier begrüßt und empfangen. Auch im Hotel war es so, dass wir total nett aufgenommen worden sind. Auch Mina ist super lieb behandelt worden. Und wie man sieht, sie geht sofort auf jeden los und will geknuddelt werden und hat sich hier auch von diversen Furies knuddeln lassen. Und dafür möchte ich mich erstmal persönlich bedanken, auch im Namen für Mina, dass ihr uns hier wirklich so toll aufgenommen habt.
On a personal note, this is Mina, it's Janet's dog, and she's a so-called listed dog. This special kind of dog is prohibited from living in Hamburg. There is a special law that says she's not allowed to live in Hamburg. That's a law that we've been fighting for quite some time right now, and it was so wonderful to see, especially here, that she has been so accepted into your community, and everybody was so interested in her, and everybody was so kind with her because, yeah, they face a lot of prejudices, and as you can see, she's super dangerous. Wow.
I am going to steal her.
Okay, und ja, natürlich möchte ich mich auch bedanken bei meinen unseren Mitarbeitenden, die uns hier tatkräftig unterstützt haben. Wir sind nämlich hier letztes Jahr angesprochen worden von der Eurofurence und keiner konnte damit ehrlich gesagt was anfangen. Und ich dachte, komm, ich gucke mir das hier einfach mal an und bin hierher gekommen und wurde hier rumgeführt und dachte, wow, sowas hast du noch nie gesehen. Wie witzig ist das denn? Die Kostüme, ich war sofort begeistert. Ich bin sonst eher in der Mittelalter-Szene und in der Gothic-Szene unterwegs. Ich war schwer begeistert von euren Kostümen. Die sind echt geil. Also was für ein Aufwand. Richtig, richtig cool. Und das war für uns, also für mich so, dass ich dachte, egal wie, wir müssen das hier irgendwie stemmen. Wir müssen hier irgendwie einen Stand aufkriegen und deswegen bin ich sehr, sehr dankbar für unsere Ehrenamtlichen und auch für die Mitarbeitenden, die uns unterstützt haben hier auf der Messe. Ich war jetzt die ganzen Tage hier und ich möchte nicht eine Sekunde missen. Ich war auch nachts hier mit unterwegs. Es war wirklich, wirklich toll und dafür möchte ich auch auf jeden Fall Danke sagen.
apparently been we've been invited to Eurofurence last year, and we didn't really know what it was. So Jeanette came by and checked it out for the first time, and she was so excited about it and had such a great time. Usually she does like medieval festivals, so this was a nice change offer. And yeah, she was really excited, and so this year we got to be here, and it was so nice because everybody was so welcoming, everybody was so interested in what we do, and we just had such a great time with you guys. Honestly, you guys are amazing. We felt so welcome, and yeah, so yeah, we're really excited to be here, and I hope you enjoyed our stay here as well and learned a little bit about us. Okay, I'm just gonna hand it her.
Sorry. Wenn ich rede, dann dauert es immer länger, sorry. Gut, dann komme ich jetzt mal zum Business, hätte ich bald gesagt, zum Tierschutzverein. Im Namen des Hamburger Tierschutzvereins, im Namen des Tierheims Süderstraße und vor allen Dingen im Namen der Tiere sage ich auf jeden Fall vielen, vielen, vielen Dank für dieses großartige Chance und für diese wahnsinnige Spende. Damit haben wir ehrlich gesagt nicht gerechnet. Wir dachten, okay, vielleicht kriegen wir hier ein bisschen was, aber das ist wirklich eine Summe, mit der wir nicht gerechnet haben, und die können wir richtig, richtig gut gebrauchen. Wer das Tierheim in der Süderstraße kennt, der weiß, dass da immer Geld nötig ist. Derzeit leben dort 800 Tiere, und wir freuen uns wirklich sehr, sehr doll über diese Spende, und dafür möchte ich einfach im Namen von uns allen Dankeschön sagen.
So we want to say thank you, not only to you guys, because we thought a little bit of money would maybe come our way, but this, seriously, your generosity knows no boundaries. We're shocked, honestly. So thank you very much, and a very warm thank you, especially to Sniffer, for everything he's done for us, for inviting us, and also to Mr. I don't know where he is. There, over there. Thank you so much. Thank you very, very much from the bottom of our hearts, and I'll first.
Thank you so much. I just want to finish off with saying thank you to all of the departments that have been helping us: art show, security, programming, stage, so many more. Thank you so much to my entire team. It has been an honor, a pleasure. Wow, I'm getting all emotional now. They have busted their ass. I have a couple of people that are now down sick because they have been expending themselves too much. Thank you. To all of you for making it possible, all of your donations, all of your kind words, all of your big hearts, nice gestures, and everything. We couldn't do this without you, so thank you. Hamburger Tierschutzverein, everyone.
Thank you to this year's charity and Sniffer. You already left. Oh wow, okay. Thank you to Sniffer. The next person I would like to invite on stage is a very accomplished artist, a writer, a game developer, and probably so much more. He's the creator of Conway, a visual novel. He's our guest of honor this year. Let's give it up for Nomax.
Hello Eurofurence, good evening. Hi Kalmay, and of course, hi Nomax.
Hello Eurofurence, how are you all doing? Everyone's good?
So, you've been an attendee at Eurofurence, of course, and this year we had the privilege for you to be our guest of honor, and I would really very much like to know how the experience did compare to just being in front of the stage, seeing all the craziness happening, and now this time entering from the backstage and holding panels.
Yeah, usually I am very much a hermit, kind of just in the back. As long as nobody sees me, I'm fine. And so I've kind of been tossed into the deep end a little bit, but it has been a very great experience all around. It has been amazing just seeing the people come to my panels, having good fun. And we try to make sure to have a bit of fun. We played some bingo. We did actually get bingo with my awful art somehow. I don't know how that worked out, but we also raised some money for charity as well. I ended up wearing a stupid banana costume. It is a furry cone. We make stupid stuff here. And yeah, so thank you all. Thank you very, very much for making this amazing fun possible.
Once again, thank you very, very much, but I think this is not all. If I'm informed correctly, there is a reveal, isn't there?
The records got fleas in the cabbage patch. Black bears climb buildings doing acrobats. Look at possum on toast, you can have a snack. And cowboys asking where the dragon's at. And raccoons rubbing on a bag of trash. Shit defies all signs, not your average pack. And it seems just a cope they might have to grab. Doing all pop-ups like back to back. From San Jose to the Hackensack. We some New York facts, we don't have to cap. Crime is an art, imagine that. But art is a crime, so trap is tracks. We run around hating in the habitat. Even no paw prints, cause we back in black. I know life sometimes has its pickles and pits. So grab the keys off the hook, get your kibbles and bits. Cheers, drills, no frills, make the squiggle the piss. All the homies doing throws with the flick of a wrist. If the cops won't trip, we gon' give them the slip. That's the tips of the shits when I'm flipping the scripts. Cause this ain't even as big as it gets. Yo, beat the red rocket, it's as thick as a snitch.
Goldbacks, ferries from the far side. It was the hotels, all them bar signs. Where crackhead scurries in the car drives. For dark ass alley under starred skies. Some headlights reflect on the sharp sides. You know, we pray on the streets with these hard crimes. Every day of the week, no part time. What can I say? We don't need to, we stall and die.
Will be our guest of honor for EF30, so be excited for this. Thank you, Nomax. Thank you, Aaron.
Yeah, thank you very much.
And have a good night.
Yeah.
I don't know how you feel about this, but time absolutely flies at Eurofurence and at any convention pretty much. And there's so many events, there's so many friends to meet, and there's so many impressions, and you go to a dance and it's already like 4 a.m. in the morning. It's like you blink once and half a day is already gone, right? And it makes you not want to leave this place really, because it's just amazing. Here's all your friends, here's amazing people, and we don't really want to give this up, but we have someone who is in charge of removing you from this place if you refuse to exit by yourself. a live performance scheduled for this? All right, EF and any other cons, always a little bit of improv theater. So, but anyway, thank you to C and Volvini and Jake for making this a little video possible. Thank you. There you are. I've heard you don't want to leave. We told you to leave. You refuse to leave? I have to call C. C! Get this one out of here, please. With a little delay. This is the theme of this year's Eurofurence. I know this was a little bit harsh. As you saw in the after movie that we made, it's you guys who make this con happen. It's all the volunteers. We have over 500 people on staff, I believe. And those are the people who make this real. And even with all the network issues that we had, especially during the opening, we make it work somehow. We always make it work, and it's still probably the best experience that you could ever wish for. So a massive, massive, massive thank you, and all the appreciation in the world should go to our team, to our staffers who make this place real. Give it up. Because there's always so many people you don't even really realize that they are working here. We've got Tarian running stage management, we've got Gara on audio, we got Yellow Streak on lights, we've got so many people that I can't even list up who make just this show real. And it's being streamed, hopefully, into Zal 3 and will be available later on the internet. And those are people who make all this stuff happen, and this is nothing short of amazing. Another group of people that make stuff happen here are our critters. We are running our critter system very much successfully, I think. And I would like to invite to the stage Rusty from the critter system. Is Mr. Rusty in the house? Hello there.
Hello, hello. Hi, I'm Rusty, one of the crazy guys behind the critter system. And today I'm here to say some numbers and say thank you for using the system that allow all the volunteers to apply for the jobs in the Eurofurence. I'm sorry, I'm a bit nervous because there's a lot of people, but you know how it works. All right, let's go about some numbers. So we have on the system totally 572 shifts created. This gives us exactly 1,138 hours, which is equivalent of 47 days, 0.4 of continuous work. With this in mind, I get one reference for the Star Wars. 1138 is a reference that George Lucas planned in his films. That's one of the numbers, trademarks, hidden in every reference that he does. So basically, we exactly clock it 1138 volunteer hours, which is literally hidden in Star Wars numbers. So this was... One other reference for this is, if you consider from Tuesday until Saturday, we have 5 days, which is 120 hours. Basically, we did 9.5 times more hours to do the convention happen. So it's a really interesting reference for all that. But thank you very much.
Thank you, Rusty, and thank you to all the amazing critters that helped this place run. Some of you are running shifts of... Oh, that's nothing short of amazing, really. All right, it's time to turn this closing ceremony around and make it true to its name. And for that, I obviously need our handsome chairman, Mr. Cheetah. Next year is not just any Eurofurence, it is our 30th Eurofurence. What started in 1995 with 19 people, I think, according to Wikifer.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah.
Most birthday parties these days are bigger than what we called Eurofurence back in the day. And it started as a joke. The name Eurofurence was never supposed to stick. There was one big fur convention in the United States. It was called Conference with fur in the middle. And when we made the first European gathering of furries in someone's living room, we jokingly said, hey, we're like the small sister of that convention, so we call ourselves Eurofurence. And everyone went like, yeah, that sounds ridiculous, let's do it. And here we are 30 years later, and it's still Eurofurence. And it's become a brand of its own. So I'm allowed to spill the beans now, ain't I? So Eurofurence 30 will have the theme, The Festival, and it's going to take place from August 19th to August 23rd, 2026. And I already see people popping up their cell phones trying to reserve a room. First of all, we have a new partner for hotel bookings called Kuomi. We've already been testing them for the last 2 weeks on our homepage. And there is a provisorical EF30 homepage. If you go to www.eurofurence.org/EF30, that's not automatically loaded yet, but you can already use it, and this will give you the dates and also the link to our new hotel partner. You can book hotel rooms to them. They have promised us great rebates. We will see how that works out. And we will also have secured room blocks in the Scandic, the Intercity, the Radisson and the Grand Elysee, which we are going to communicate probably along the next week, because the ink just has not quite dried under the contracts, so we still have to fan it with air a little bit before we can tell you exactly how that works. Watch our regular announcement channels for that. Yeah.
Now, before we bring EF to a close, I would like to to bring someone on stage who we've already seen. It's our lovely mascot, now in very haptic fur. Make some noise for Greenie! Isn't this amazing? We now have a fursuit for our own beloved mascot. Now, Greenie, I think you still left Bibi back on the spaceship, did you? Should we check out what she's doing? Maybe we should activate the camera feeds in a second. We all know that takes a little bit of energy, especially from a very pretty and handsome audience. So maybe we should get the biggest awoo of this Eurofurence to launch our little theme reveal clip. starting next year. And with that, I will hand over again to the chairman to say the probably most important words of this closing ceremony.
Yes, it is with a heavy heart that I must announce that we have now arrived in the final act of Eurofurence. And since this is the last occasion to be on stage here, you all know that Eurofurence will really end after the Big Blue Dance, but anyway, it is my duty to tell all of you that I hereby declare Eurofurence 29 closed. See you all next year. Have a great evening.
And have a great evening at the Puppet Show starting.
And another round of applause for Kamiru for organizing this. Thank you so much. Give a hug.
You really don't want to miss this year's Puppet Show, so grab some seats if they're still available. It will start as soon as Cheetah is down in South 3. Thank you everybody for coming. Have a great night. Maybe have a great Sunday if you're still around, and safe travels back home. Thank you.